Welcome back to the channel where there's a lesson to be learned in every single video. Real quick. You know the worst thing a guy can be? The absolute worst thing a guy can be? Outside of a simp, a chump, a wimp, a lazy, slothful, the worst thing a guy can be is a sticking cock blocker. The worst thing a grown-ass man can be is a cock blocker. These are the guys who go around talking shit about other guys. They're not happy with their situation. They see the guy living his best life, and they go around just talking shit to somebody else to make themselves look better. You know, it could be with a girl, it could be with a job, whatever. But when a man has to go and talk shit about another man to make himself look good, no, he's a cock blocker. Not necessarily only women. You know what I'm saying? It could be with a job, you know, I know some guys who have talked shit about other employees to get that job or that promotion, or they talk shit to a supervisor to make themselves look good for a raise, whatever. That's the worst thing a guy can be, man. For real, a sticking cock blocker. I mean, for real. I get it. When we were kids, you know, you try to make yourself look good and, you know, for a good grades or a teacher or that girl you like. But when you're on the age of 21, an adult, how can men still be doing that shit? I don't understand. I just don't understand it. That's the worst thing a grown man could be, a stinking cock blocker. You know what I'm saying? You go around trying to big yourself up, make yourself look good to impress whoever. And it's like, nah, that makes you look worse. But I guess some people don't know that. Real quick. I'm gonna share 2 quick stories because I don't want this video to be long. I just had that thought. Story number 1. I met a young lady on Facebook. Come to find out we were Facebook friends, one of my homeboys, who I thought was my homeboy, right? We went out once or twice, and, you know, she liked me, whatever. So what she did was, she asked the guy, well, what do you think about? Oh, mind you, I wasn't out here hoeing. I wasn't out here doing my thing. I was dating, but I wasn't hoeing. You know what I'm saying? I've never really been that type of guy to just be with multiple women. That's just not me. I mean, I think about diseases and STDs and just having kids all over the place. I never was about that lifestyle, really. I mean, anyway, I don't want to get too deep into that. But she asked him, hey, what do you think about O? Now, I was doing quite well at that time. This before I got fired. This is a couple of years ago, right before I got fired from the job I said in previous videos, right? And I was, I just bought a car. I had an old car. I had a motorcycle. I was doing my thing. I was in my early 30s, whatever. So she asked him, what do you think about O? He says, well, you know, he's a good guy, but he talks to a lot of different women. He's a player. Don't talk to him. And I said to myself, oh, shit, are you serious? She comes back and tells me, yeah, my boy told me you were a player and all this stuff. And I'm saying to myself, you know he's saying it because he's just trying to get at you, right? Never did, though. Never did because, you know, I run a small circle. But this guy just talk all this crap about me. The girl TV, I'm like, tacky. Anyway, story number 2. I was at a job. This is when I was teaching. Well, I was teaching at the time. Yeah, I was trying to remember where I met this guy. I was teaching, and a promotion became available for some new teachers. Right, I was a new teacher. You know, so the guy, he pretended to be my friend. Right, he was asking me questions about me one day in a teachers conference cafeteria room, and I knew he was trying to find out if I was going to apply for the same position, right? So me being not naive, but just trying to be somewhat trusting, I said, yeah, I'm going to go for it, whatever. Don't you know this guy went to the principal, was like, yeah, you got to be careful with Mr. O. You know, he got a temper. Now, if you know me, yeah, I do have a temper. However, I only have a temper when I get provoked. But if you see me, I'm always happy-go-lucky. I'm chill, you know what I'm saying? So all of a sudden, the principal wanted to inquire about me, asking me, started asking teachers about me. Needless to say, I did get the position, but all of a sudden, I went from being a shoo-in to the position to all of a sudden I had to answer all these questions, had to do all these interviews. And you know what I'm saying? I just said to myself, wow, now I'm not going to lie. In both situations, I did not approach the guys. I said to myself, you know what? Something like that. I do believe in a higher power. I'm going to get my just due regardless. You know, and sure enough, in both situations, both the guys, they got what was coming to them. Thank you. Because I was able to see it come to them. So, I didn't want this video to be long-winded, but I just had to, that's the worst thing a guy could be, a sticking cock blocker. Try to bring down another man just to make yourself look good. Now, if you are trying to protect your family or something like that, I get it. You gotta do what you gotta do. If you try to protect your sister or a loved one from a asshole or a guy who's gonna really hurt them, that's different. Or you trying to protect somebody because it's gonna hurt them mentally, physically, or spiritually, or financially, that's different. But for a grown-ass man to make themselves look good, to beat themselves up, and to tear another man down, I don't care if you're black, white, Spanish, whatever, that's the worst thing. You could freaking be a cock blocker. So anyway, that's it. I'm done. Fellas, be a man. Move as a man. Alright? Till next video, peace and love. And I'm out.